Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on the Fiat Barchetta project car again. We're going to be sorting out a few of the bodywork problems, but before we get started there's something I wanted to show you. You've seen this in a previous video when I was doing the walk around. There's a few little dents in the front here, so it's had an accident before for sure, and whoever's had it has tried to straighten it out, but I think what they've done is when they've been tapping the dent out, I think what might have happened is the paint might have cracked, which is why it's sort of flaking off here. So what I need to do is just be careful of that when I straighten out the dent at the back. So I'm going to use a heat gun, which will hopefully minimise sort of the problem of cracking. So here's today's little task. We need to try and knock out this dent. So there's no access from the boot, but I can get in behind the light there. And there's a tiny bit of rust there where it's been hit and pushed down, and some scratches there on the paint, and actually the paint's chipped off there completely. So I'm hoping to push the dent out, and obviously there's going to have to be some sort of filler on there, and maybe push that up as well. Right, I've only got very basic tools, so I'm not sure if they're going to be adequate or not, but that's all I've got, so I'll have to make the best of it. So I'm going to try and somehow get something in there. Hammer or I don't know. There's not much room to work with in there. That's the problem. Okay, I'm going to heat up first a little bit and see what sort of difference that makes to the metal. I'm going to try and push it out as it's sort of heating up. I think I've made a bit of progress. It's just going to have to be little by little, step by step, just to push it out. It's definitely not as high as it was, it's definitely a lot lower, the dent. But I've got a few high bits where I've been pushing from the back, but I can easily tap those out from the front. The main thing is to get as much of this dent out as I can. It's getting a bit dark now, so I'm going to leave it for now and then come back tomorrow and then try again. I've done as much as I can with my basic tools, but I had to invest in some extra help, some backup. So let's see what Amazon have sent. So we have a cloth, a glue gun, a dent puller, let's go with the dent puller, and tabs for sticking on to the bodywork. Let's see what else we've got in the box. We've got another cloth, another glue gun, more glue sticks, hammer, miniature hammer by the looks of it, and one of these. So push that against the bodywork and pull back, and then your dent just pops out apparently. And we're tapping out the dents. So I think we'll give the dent puller a try first. surface nice and clean. So now we'll try and pull the dent out. Alright, we're ready with the glue gun. Lights on. I'm guessing that's enough. Stick it on there. We'll wait for it to dry. Then we'll start pulling and see what happens. That has come out quite well. So I'm just going to keep going. Paint's come off there, but that was going to happen anyway because it's all chipped and scratched there. But we've got the dent out there, but we've just got that lip there, which is still pushed in a little bit along the bottom. So I've got the worst of the dent out up here, so I'm probably going to sand that down and just do filler just over the edge just to bring the shape back. I got to say, I'm really pleased with that for a first attempt. Big dent is more or less gone. There's a few little high spots in there where I've been hitting from the back, but I'm going to try and tap those out. Yeah, well chuffed. I think I'm going to have to smooth that off as well as fill in this bit along here. Right, I'm going to tape like an outline so I don't go over any areas that I don't need to. Okay, the primer's dried and I've taken the paper off, but there's good and bad news. So the shape is pretty good. There's no dents or ridges. The dent doesn't show up there anymore, that's all pushed out and gone. We've got the nice shape along there. But I've got that nasty run, which is my own fault. I got too close when I was spraying. I was doing too many coats and it just messed up. I mean, I could have cut it out and pretended it didn't happen, but I thought I'd show you anyway, because this stuff does happen. But anyway, it's not too much. It'll rub down with a bit of 600 grit, and I'll just do that now just to finish it off. I've given it a quick rub down and just once over with some more primer, and that's it, done. Well, the repair turned out much better than I expected. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe.